Hi everyone, welcome back to the next Diecast. In today's video, I'll be looking through the Bburago 2024 Diecast catalog. I already did a video where I showed the Maisto, or Maisto depending on how you want to say it, catalog, and I always do one on Bburago as well. So here is the 50th anniversary, apparently, catalog for Bburago. You can see on the cover here, it looks like some sort of a Lamborghini race car. Not sure what scale that's actually going to be. But similar to Maisto, there are several models that are new for this year for Bburago. So we'll see all those in the catalog here. And Bburago still is doing a separate catalog for just their Ferrari models. So the catalog that you see here is just their non-Ferrari, or I shouldn't say just, but is all their non-Ferrari products, and they have a separate catalog for the Ferrari products. So we'll take a look and see what we got inside here. See what Bburago models are new and which ones I might want to try to get. Here's a table of contents here. Then you get kind of right into the race cars here. You have the 1/18 scale race car series and the 1/24 scale race car series. There's a new model here. They always do the Red Bull racing cars for each year. So that's cool to see the 2023 one right there. You got some 1/24 scale F1 cars as well. You don't really see these too often. Amazon might have these. Not really sure, though. I haven't really seen them. Then we have some 1/43 scale race cars. A few new ones here as well. This is an Aston Martin, it looks like. Red Bull. BWT Alpine. I'm not really into racing all that much, but Bburago does, I think, make good models of these various Formula One cars that are, existing in real life. So that's cool that they have that line. Some more 1/43 scale race cars. Oh, you can actually, I guess if you're a store, you can buy like the display unit like that. That looks cool. It kind of color coordinates with the actual cars. Awesome. A fair bit of new race cars, it looks like. I'm not sure if there were as many new race car models for Bburago for 2023, but looks like they got a bunch for this year, which is cool to see. Here's some 1/32 scale race cars. A bunch of these I actually do recognize. That C8R looks cool. That's been out for a couple years. Porsche 911 Dakar. That looks awesome in that livery or paint scheme. In 1/24 scale, that's a new model for this year. Got some more Porsches down here. I like the Weissach. I don't know how you say it. For that Porsche 918. And here's a new Porsche 963 as well. Looks like a picture of the actual car, so I'm not sure I'm not sure when the actual model of it will be out, but got some more on here. Ford GT Heritage looking cool. Anything new on this page? Nope. But the Ford GTs look cool. Maisto makes a 1/18 scale version of that blue one and the orange with the orange stripes, minus the racing numbers, I believe. Here's some 1/43 scale race cars. That Alfa Romeo looks cool. I thought that was new. I guess it was new last year, maybe. BMW M Hybrid V8. That's a new model, it looks like. And I'm going to focus more on the 1/24 and the 1/18 scale models like I usually do. But, of course, I will go through the whole catalog. I forgot to say that. But Bolide, I like how that's... Oh, it is technically a race car. So it looks like they put it under this line instead of like their other 1/43 scale line. Cool, though. What's this new one? This is what we saw on the cover here. Lamborghini SC63 LMDH. I guess that's a new car for this year in real life as well. Porsche 911 GT3 RS, that's a new model. I believe this is the 992 generation version, which is the current one. So that'll be cool to see someone make a 1/43 scale model of that car. Then we get into the 1/18 scale stuff. The Alfa Romeo Giulia GTA is the first model that we see here, which is new for 2024. It comes in green and red. Then we have the Giulia GTA M, which comes in a red with the spoiler, as well as kind of a racing livery version. It looks like this one has a roll cage inside of it. So these are the racing versions here. This one just doesn't have the numbers on it. And this one's like the street version, I guess. I'm not totally sure on that. But I hope, number one, they're true 1/18 scale. And number two, they have some pretty good details. And number three, that I can find them maybe at Sam's Club for, less than $20. But we'll see about all three of those. But I know they were trying to release these Giulias for a while, so I'm glad that they're finally out, or that they will be out soon. Let's see what we got on this page here. I forgot they make the E-Type Coupe and Cabriolet. Very cool. Bugatti Mistral. That's new for 2024. And they're going to make it in yellow, it looks like. I'm very excited about that model. I'm guessing, oh, it does show you what opening features the models have. Opening doors and hood. So maybe that'll make it to Sam's Club this year. I'm not too sure, though. I would say definitely this 1/18 scale Bugatti Mistral along with the Maisto Aston Martin Valkyrie are, I think, my two, I guess, top wish list models for 2024. So we'll see how the Bburago Mistral looks in terms of details. If it's anything like the Devo or the Bolide or the Chiron, it will, I think, have very good detailing for a budget grade model. So I'm looking forward to that for sure. No new models for this last page of 1/18 scale stuff, but that's okay because we have some other new models. A lot of these are pretty well detailed though, so glad to see that they're still remaining in the Bburago lineup. Then we get into 1/24 scale stuff. The Alfa Romeo Tonale is a new model for their 1/24 scale line, either in green or red. That should look cool. You can also get the Stelvio and the Giulia, apparently. I think these were both new either last year or the year before, so awesome. Fiat 500e is a new model, the 2023 version. That'll go good with their 1/24 Spider and their 500F and the 500L. Actually, there's a lot of Fiat 500s in here in the Bburago line. But this will be, it looks like, available in white and red or blue for this 500e. So that'll be cool to see that one. New color for the Lamborghini Countach, that kind of deep red, which looks very cool, and as well as a white. Not a whole lot of new stuff on here. Oh, except for this Lamborghini Revuelto. Maisto's making the 1/18 scale version, and it looks like Bburago's making the 1/24 scale version. So that should be very cool to see that whenever that comes out. And for this last page of 1/24 scale models, it looks like there's this orange Porsche 911 GT3 991. I forgot they were making that. Maybe it was available last year. I just don't remember. And I have seen the Taycan and the Macan, but not this orange GT3, but cool. We get into 1/32 scale cars next. Some cool models on here, not really anything new on this page, but great models nonetheless. Some different models on here as well. You don't really see these 1/32 scale models too frequently. I wish more stores, at least here in the US, carried them. There's actually some pretty cool models that they offer in the Bburago 1/32 scale line. 1/43 Street Fire, kind of these, I guess, lower quality, cheaper, almost toyish 1/43 scale cars, but they're decently detailed, I would say, for like the $5 to $10 price range. You don't really see these in stores either. I wish they were more available. The Alfa Romeo Tonale does make it over to this line in that kind of Spectre Flame, almost Spectre Flame looking blue and the red. That should look cool. And we also have a new color for the Fiat 500e in this kind of nice red and the gray, what I think was a color for last year. Nice. Some more Street Fire cars on here. The Lamborghini Revuelto also makes it over to this line. And then we also have the Land Rover Defender 110, which should look cool. Hope I can actually find these things. They make a Nissan Juke? I didn't even know that. Bburago? Wow. We also have the Porsche 718 Spider RS 2024 model in the 1/43 scale line. That should be really awesome to see that one. And then not much new on here except for these bottom two. We have the 2023 Volvo XC40 Recharge and the Volvo V90 Cross Country. Oh, we also have a Toyota GR Yaris. That's another new model. Awesome. Here's some of like the play sets they have. You never see these in any places. Parking play set, the auto service one. Build your city. I guess you're trying to be like Tamika or something here. Looks cool though. I do like the buildings that they have. You just can't find them anywhere. Oh, here's the Street Fire truck and trailer sets. Amazon, I think, does have these occasionally. So nothing really new here, but I think these are pretty decently detailed for the prices that they sell them at. So if you can find these for a good price, I think they're worth at least considering. Here's the Haulers Lift and Load series. Some more flatbeds, some semi-trucks. Cool. tractor trailers or semi-trucks, different service vehicles, municipal vehicles, 143rd. These actually look cool. Is this a new series? Maybe it's not. But these look pretty cool. They got working features on them too. Always like seeing that. 1/64th scale Bburago models, which I have never seen before. I've seen these in the catalog, but never in real life. They have a Bugatti Veyron Grand Sport Vitesse. Like, that would be cool to find that one. Acura MDX also. I mean, I just love seeing models of just random regular cars like that. Anything new on here? Don't think so. Cool models, though. Just wish they were more available, at least here in the States. Some more play sets. They're almost like the Hot Wheels play sets that you see. Here's the Farmland series, different farm vehicles that Bburago makes, different tractors and stuff. Most of these, I think, have working features on them. Got a combine harvester and all that. Ertl makes similar. I wonder how Bburago competes with them in terms of these farm vehicles. Someone who collects these types of vehicles, comment down below, because I'm curious about that. I wouldn't probably consider actually buying any of these for myself, but I've always been kind of curious about Bburago's, construction and farm vehicles, if they're like really good or not. These are actually to scale here, 1/32nd scale. Cool stuff. Emergency vehicles. These are like 1/47th, 1/48th scale, 1/52nd. So if anyone has like O scale trains, these would actually fit on those types of layouts. I do like these. These are mostly like European-styled emergency vehicles. I think they're still cool, though. 1/18 scale motorcycles. Similar stuff to Maisto, I think. Maybe some different colors and different actual bike types. Like, here's some Ducatis, KTM, Suzuki. I think they're well detailed. And here's the Index. So in terms of the non-Ferrari stuff, Bburago has a few interesting things coming out for 2024. I definitely want to at least see that Alfa Romeo Giulia that they're releasing in 1/18 scale, and also the Bugatti Mistral. Maybe they'll be at Sam's Club or at wholesale clubs this year. I'm not totally sure on that, but good to see that Bburago is releasing those along with several other new models and new colors for models as well. So now next we'll take a look at the Ferrari catalog, see what they got going on for that. All right, here is the Bburago Ferrari catalog, and on the cover here you do have, it looks like one of their 1/18th or 1/24th scale Ferrari race cars that they're going to be coming out with for this year. Haven't actually seen Bburago Ferrari race cars in person, but from the online photos I've seen, they do seem to be pretty well detailed. I guess any Diecast racing fans out there can confirm or deny this, I suppose, in the comments. I don't really collect that type of car, but that's what we have on the cover here for the Ferrari catalog. We'll see what else they have in here in terms of releases for Ferrari for this year. Here's a table of contents. There's a side view of that race car we saw on the front cover. Then we get into the 1/18 scale Ferrari Racing Series. Right off the bat, we have what we see on the cover here. Ferrari 499P LMH. This is the Le Mans champion from 2023. Looks pretty well detailed. I wonder if anything opens on it. I guess not, but that's new for this year. We have the 2024 Ferrari season car, which will be out, I guess, at some point this year. They have it covered up right now. Here's the previous vehicles for 2023 that they had. Very cool. Then we have the Italian GP edition 2022 in a new color scheme. This is the shell color scheme. Nice. Again, don't know a whole lot about the racing livery stuff on here, but it's cool that they're making that for sure. Here's some 1/43rd scale Bburago Ferrari race cars. Similar stuff from their bigger scale items that they have. Same Ferrari Formula 1 cars that we see here that we saw for 1/18 scale. Though here's a transport truck. That looks really awesome. Here's the 1/24 scale Ferrari Racing Series. Similar stuff on here, except we have this new 330 P4 Daytona. That looks awesome. And of course, this is just an image of the real car, but I imagine the model will look very well done. Same thing with this Ferrari 499P. Oh, this is the same thing in 1/18 scale and 1/43rd scale, I think. Is it? I don't know. They're all kind of similar looking to me. I know there's differences in terms of like paint schemes, like liveries and drivers, and I'm sorry if I'm not really communicating that here, but Bburago does have a wide variety of Ferrari race cars for, budget grade prices in general, which is something to, consider if you do happen to be a fan of these types of cars, or if you want to kind of get into this type of collecting. Nice wide variety. 1/43rd scale race cars are next. Some new ones here. This 296 GT3 looks cool. Another 499P FXXK. They had that, and the 488 and the 488 Challenge were new from a couple years back. Excellent. Next, we get into the regular Ferrari diecast models. Here is the 1/18 scale models that they have for this year. Here's the Signature Series. We have the Daytona SP3 in a new color, which is a nice red. The Assetto Fiorano, I think they've already made the last year or two, but that's available in either red or black. Similar models on here. Here's the 1/43rd scale Signature Series models. Daytona SP3 comes in a new color for this line as well. I like that Monza in that blue and white color scheme. Very cool. Similar stuff on here too. We have the 1/18 Ferrari Race and Play Series. And then we have a new model here, the 296 GTB, which will be in either yellow or red as colors. These look really nice. I wonder if they'll be available at any of the wholesale clubs this summer, or just online in general. They look really cool. I love that kind of saddle-colored interior paired up with that bright red. That's just like a classic Ferrari color scheme to me. I always love seeing Ferraris in that particular paint color. The Assetto Fiorano pair that we see here, I think was new for last year. Good to see those still here. Then we have the SF90 Stradale and Spider as well. They've been made for a couple years now. And the Monza I got just last year, actually, from Sam's Club. Nice. Here's the 1/24th Race and Play Series, the Ferrari Puro Sangue. I'm saying that wrong, I'm sure. I thought that was new for this year, but maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was new last year and they just never released it until... I've seen like online photos of the finished model, so I'm guessing if it's not out already, it'll be out very soon. But, but yeah, that's pretty much it for that. A lot of these models were recently released in the first place, so we probably won't see a whole lot of brand new models in that sense. I didn't miss a page, did I? Yeah, that's all they have for 120. Well, I shouldn't say that's all they have for 124, but in terms of new stuff, most of these releases were from like the last couple years in the first place. So good, still some good models nonetheless. Here's the Race and Play 1/43rd series. These are kind of on like the cheaper side in terms of quality, but still cool that you can get, 1/43rd scale Ferraris for a under $10 price tag. Here's that SUV again, however it's pronounced, like the 1/24th scale version. Some more 1/43rd scale stuff here. And then we have the Hauler series and the Racing Garage play sets. They look cool. Some more play sets here. Here's some more Ferrari Race and Play models. I guess these are about 1/64th scale, maybe. Oh, they're 3-inch diecast vehicles. Cool. Nice variety right there. Okay, that's the last page, apparently. All right. So it looks like Bburago, in terms of both their Ferrari models and their, I guess, non-Ferrari models, they have a lot, I think, to look forward to, I guess, for 2024. I know they've been kind of slow with releasing certain Ferrari models that have been out, but once they do release them, I think they're good in most cases in terms of, being just bang for the buck models, because they are like budget grade models. But definitely for me, at least, I would like to find that Alfa Romeo Giulia and the Bugatti Mistral, maybe if they're at like Sam's Club or something, or just online in general for 2024. But yeah, a lot of cool stuff for Bburago in various scales, which is great to see. So yeah, that's just, I guess, my thoughts and overview, I suppose, on the 2024 catalog. Feel free to comment down below with your thoughts on any of the new releases for this year, and perhaps which ones you might be getting for your own collection. Thanks for watching.